right, go for it. The things we do. It is fucking freezing cold out here. Alright, hey, what's up? So today what we're gonna be doing is filming a bunch of B-roll. So B-roll, that's like the coolest shit, put music to it, stuff like that. And so that's really what this video is all about. And the reason I want to show this is to show you actually all the effort that goes into just making a regular video. And so yeah, you can just crank on the camera and go that route, but that's not very entertaining, and the best way to educate is through entertainment. So let's get into it. Shit set up. So we're up at the top floor of my condo complex right now. Actually, I'm moving soon, but we're gonna try to do a nice little some drone footage. It's gonna be fun. Full gear. Getting that shit set up. At the park by my place. It's 15 degrees out, a little bit cold. Doing this all for you. We're doing it all for you. So shooting some vids, getting it rocking. That's how it is. That's how we roll. See, we got David here. Just killing it. Cameras everywhere. Worried about people stealing our shit. But that's just part of the process. You just gotta get used to it, huh? Okay, so why am I doing this? Am I gonna become a professional videographer? Well, I guess kind of YouTube is that a bit, but I really wanted to show you all the work that goes into just trying to make something look good. And my guess is that this is not gonna look great the first time around. The lighting's a little bit off. We're learning all sorts of things. We're learning things about the drones. We're switching out the camera gear. We got different microphones, things like that. But I think what too often people do is they just, if it doesn't work out perfectly the first time, they give up. Or they fall into paralysis by analysis mode because they're like, there's so many things I gotta think about. The way successful entrepreneurs work, if you look at the Richard Bransons, you look at the Tony Robbins, some of my favorite role models, is that they just throw some shit against the wall and they see what sticks. You gotta jump in and say, I'm gonna deal with the punches, I'm gonna roll with the punches after the fact. It reminds me back when I was a dating coach, guys would spend months trying to think about what the perfect thing to say was, or how do I keep the conversation going? And then all of a sudden they actually go in and they make that first approach and they realize, oh my God, I ran out after 5 seconds anyways. You just gotta jump in and trial by fire. Jump in again, and through that process, that's how you're gonna learn. All right, that's a wrap. So we got a bunch of drone footage, did a little walking stuff, a lot of slow-mo. Now we're gonna head back home and actually choose some music and kind of try to throw all this shit together and see how it ends up. So let's head back. Okay, so just finished up most of the edits, other than this last one here. And I think it turned out pretty well. First time using the drone. The weather didn't really help us out. Doing it during the middle of the day didn't really help out. That little speck on the camera didn't really help out. The audio breaking up didn't really help out. But something that's really sort of a principle of, I think, entrepreneurship or success in anything is that perfection is never rewarded momentum is always rewarded. So you always want to focus on creating momentum and get going and get moving. And hey, I'm not exactly, 100% excited about this video. I think there's really not a lot of teaching going on, hopefully, other than just the power of iteration and the fact that you just got to kind of jump in and get going. But I still want to throw this out there, and it's going to kind of be uncomfortable for me. Hopefully it just really shows to you, there's too many people I see that just sit on the sidelines and they're waiting for the perfect video before they put it out. If there's a little scratchy audio, they're starting over again, or it's a product, or they're trying to jump out and start a business, or they're trying to go talk to that beautiful someone on the other side of the room. Go make a fool of yourself. Fail as fast as possible, because that's what's gonna lead to you learning as fast as possible, and that's what's gonna lead to the success. No one can be perfect the first time around. It might seem obvious, but it really goes if you can find any opportunities to sort of, symbolically say, I don't give a fuck what other people think. Find those situations, find those opportunities. And really, like I said, that's what this was all about. I was trying to find a sort of muse or a vehicle for us to just get started of using some of that B-roll, and hopefully later on we can integrate it in more elegantly. But hey, hopefully you get to see that we're putting a lot of effort into this, and it's gonna get better and better as we keep going on. So come along for the ride, make sure to subscribe, click that bell so you get every step of the way, get notified. I love having you along for the journey, and as always, enjoy.